Hi friends! So my fitness goals are going to be changing a little bit and it's going to be impacting the videos and what I make on this channel just a little bit. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on. And this is going to be a bit more of a sit and chat. So if you have a fun drink, perhaps like me, then you might want to grab that. Or if it's time for cardio or you've got a cardio session coming up, that might be a good time too. A little bit more of a sit and chat as I break it down. Over the past 5 months, I've been working and traveling across the world. I was living in Australia and then I was traveling in Australia. Then I went to Singapore and Japan for a bit, and now I'm in the United Kingdom. So over the past 6 months, year, my mindset has changed so much. I feel like I've evolved as a person and just become a better person, but my perspective, my understanding of different cultures, the way that I interact with people, my nutrition, my fitness, they've all changed and evolved. And so it's funny because if you've been following me from all the way back when I started this YouTube channel, then you might remember I started this channel to share my journey about training calisthenics because I wanted to train in a way that wasn't just to change how my body looked. I was burnt out and I really wanted to train for skills that made me feel empowered and strong and just to prove what my body could do, not just how it looked. And over the course of 2 years, I felt really strongly about that. I got really passionate and I started sharing everything calisthenics on this channel. I made a calisthenics exercise library. I made an entire beginner how to start calisthenics series. I made videos on exercises, on different workouts, on my personal calisthenics goals. And we accomplished a lot together in the past few years. Together, I got my dragon squat. I was working on the one-armed handstand. I felt so freaking strong. But to be really honest with you, over the past 5 months or so, traveling has worn on me a lot. And I'm not meaning to make this a whole traveling is horrible or anything like that. It's such a privilege to be able to travel, to see the world, to experience different cultures. I'm so thankful that I did it, that I took the leap and actually went. But the reality of traveling is you don't have a routine. If you're traveling like me, if you're traveling like I was, you don't have a routine. You're trying to see as much culture as possible. And it just made it really hard for me to realistically accomplish and work towards fitness goals. The first few months, my goal was just to maintain muscle, maintain my strength, get some movement in my body so I feel good, because working out, exercise, those endorphins that are released after a workout really affect how I feel throughout the day. Pretty much, I fit in a few strength workouts, mostly calisthenics, a bit of weights too when I could. I tried to eat high protein to help maintain muscle and lose as little muscle as possible. That was the first few months. I just wasn't working towards a goal because I didn't have the routine. Then within the past 2 months, kind of any semblance of a routine was pretty much lost. Towards the end of Australia and then moving towards Asia, I can count on my hands the number of times that I had a proper workout. And I really noticed. I felt it. I did not feel good. I mean, we were moving, we were walking everywhere throughout the day, but I felt really weak. I hadn't challenged my muscles in so long that at one point I was like, why does my suitcase feel so gosh darn heavy? Like I'm pulling it through these cobblestone streets in the middle of Japan through different public transit systems. And I was like, this is a really heavy suitcase. How heavy is this? I hadn't added anything to the suitcase since I had left, so it had stayed the same. I just felt a bit weaker. And I also noticed the effect it had on my energy and my mood. I just wasn't feeling as good. I felt more tired throughout the day. I felt less motivated. Everything felt stiffer. I was not feeling myself. Flash forward to now, I just made it to the UK about a week ago, and my goals have changed a bit. The low exercise routine coupled with eating everything, and I'm not gonna lie, your girl was trying all the different cultural foods. I was trying all the snacks. I mean, when's the next time I'm going to Asia? I don't know if I'll ever even be able to go to Asia. So of course, I was trying everything, as a sane person would. I really believe in there being seasons to your training and your health and your life. Seasons of more focused training and more ease back training, kind of seasons of higher discipline and then higher intuition where you're kind of just maintaining or just living life feeling good with your fitness goals that aren't specifically focused on a goal. But for me, I feel really motivated and ready to enter a season of focus and discipline where I can really challenge my body. I was really missing that over the past few months, not being able to actually work towards a goal that challenged my muscles and challenged me in a way that made me feel motivated. I feel as humans, we all work towards goals. We all want to work towards goals. We want to achieve things. And so I almost feel like it's a lot harder to work towards fitness goals when you don't have something that is specific or challenging enough. Whether it's a calisthenics skill or changing your body composition or just working out consistently for your mental health, working towards a goal is so important, and even staying motivated and feeling like you're accomplishing something. And I've really missed that in the sense of routine over the past few months, and I'm so excited to be entering a season of discipline and focus on working towards a goal. It just lights me up because challenge is something even since I was a girl, have always needed. I've always needed that little bit of challenge, something to work towards. It was martial arts training in the beginning, working towards black belts, 3rd degree black belt eventually. And then it was growing muscle in the gym, doing a body recomposition, growing muscle and losing fat. And then it was training for calisthenic skills, working towards handstand goals and working on my one-armed handstand and feeling strong. And now, having been in a season of ease back, not focused as much on fitness and strength goals or anything, just enjoying a season of my life where I was traveling, making lots of friends and relationships and learning so much and having so many different experiences. Now I feel that I've had that experience, and I'm so excited to start working towards a goal that really challenges me and lights me up again. And so over the next few months, I'm going to be working a lot towards a body recomposition goal, with the goal of gaining some muscle, losing a little bit of fat, but more importantly, and most importantly for me, just feeling stronger, feeling more like myself, feeling empowered, feeling like I have energy throughout the day and I'm working towards something, and feeling more mobile. Yes, I'm still going to be working towards calisthenics goals, but a big focus for me is just changing my body composition, working on growing some muscle and losing a bit of fat, just because I know it's going to make me feel better. I mean, over the past few months, I've absolutely lost a little bit of muscle and gained a little bit of fat, and I'm totally okay with that, but now I'm really excited to work towards something different and a little bit new. And I wanted to share that because the videos on the channel aren't going to change too much. I'm still going to make calisthenics and mobility videos. That's still so important to me. Being able to develop strength and move through big ranges of motion, and also functional training, working towards calisthenic skills. These are all things that are really important to me still. But I also am going to be making more videos focused on body recomposition, on gaining muscle, losing fat, and I'm going to be sharing my journey as I go along the way. It's the type of story where someone is starting from a low place and is just getting back into fitness that is very non-glamorous, but it's so real and it's so common. It's honestly the most common thing that there is. Someone who isn't working out and isn't in great shape, and they're just starting to work out. And that's one of the hardest parts, realistically, getting back into it, because it's the most painful. There's the biggest difference of you in your current state and where you want to be. And I'm feeling that right now. I'll post the video in a few days, but the past week of getting back into it has not been very easy. I definitely feel super weak. I don't feel very strong, but already I feel a change in my energy. I feel a change in my focus, and I'm excited to share the journey with you along the way. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, then you're a real one. And thank you so much for being here. You are the best. I will see you in the next video. Bye.